what works things, what is up on the podium, we know isn't necessarily long-haired, but it can have a beard or mustache. But what I'm trying to say now is something that I'll be posting. It's actually September 5th. I've made like 9 videos over the past couple days, and it's just because of creative juices. See, I'm an energy reservoir that God keeps stored in this particular realm, and it's a fun place. It's a place where energy is having fun sifting out, um, say something that well, it's the creation of creation, so it's just here it is, it's happening, and so but I don't want to talk about that. God, what I wanted to say, uh, I wanted to talk more about the the karmic lesson of the Venus. Well, see how that Venus has been holding hands with Black Moon Lilith, and I haven't had a chance to even like tell you. So this is kind of an infused energy. Like we know that Venus is all tra la la, and she shuts the fuck up, and she just does her job, and she's tied to the household duties and smoothing everything over and being a welcome mat and the space of that doesn't get paid for shit to actually make the whole fucking thing so-called civilization work. You get the usage of the. Now I wanted a word to come up that starts with the letter V that really points at this secret controversial way to be. It's like very, very, and kind of vigilant, right? Vigilant, which means alert, and what else? Um, Vengeance, it's like, don't touch that. And but it's just a tool, like a vase. You set flowers in it. It's definitely interesting. It comes to a point where it kind of can't be seen, and then how that is. It's like, what is in between there? We don't know. Go further. Go, keep going. It is, you just pulled a whole other life out of it from another dimension. Yes, yes. Maybe it's a double-edged thing. Of course it is. Have you got a load of the torus, or the figure eight? There's two V's in the middle there. If you really look at it, and then it's circling back around and doing this amazing thing. Kids, kids, kids. What are we gonna do with those parrots? They're not having any fun anymore, and they can't sit through anything like this, but they sit through something else. It's just basically their psychological programming. They just choose to allow that in. They think one thing is a waste of time versus another waste of time. And it's like, there isn't any time. I mean, really, you are creating a filler. You are a filler that makes it look like there's time happening, but it's not like the way you think it is. Any kid knows that, and it's like, why are you wasting mine? Because mine is different than yours as far as now is concerned. And so I think I'm going over here. Lily is calling up in the hill there, and I like my life, which is here now. I made it. I made it out of the V. See, I didn't get near the word vagina. Oh my God, don't talk about that. How many, now it's just a decade now that I'll get back to it. How about you? 2,000 years? Maybe let's just hang that up. Does the V hang up pretty good? I don't know. What is it now? Oh, it's an A. That's important to know. I mean, what if that's something? Maybe. God, kids, get more creative and try and drag your parents into it. They're going to make you work a little bit too hard for zilch, because maybe it's really just avoiding that work it takes to manage all of creation, which we are one with the universe. And did you know that, well, God created us in his image, so what are you going to do? Are you going to deny that oneness? Like, what part of one did you not understand? I'm just asking for my particular 3-year-old that's right here. I mean, more like 6. Some people are younger, but they're older. But anyway, Did you notice my cat on the spaceship over here? The spaceship, and she is the main she always stays on the spaceship, and she's the main protector, and also, I wouldn't say, I guess she's the pilot of the spaceship. Yeah, she's almost like Chewbacca or something. She's gonna um, man the spaceship. That's my spaceship over there. Don't need big. I found I could just have a carpet of energy that I fly on. It's not necessarily that, but in the density of our physical appearance, that's what it's looking like. But I could swear it's like a salmon colored carpet that sometimes I find myself floating on, and it's like, oh, thank God. Whew. Are we gonna ever get to the good news? Like, I'm supposed to report on this. Let me just. Am I presentable enough? Was that enough for everybody to hear that there's a possible spaceship that you're manning? If it's not just your body, babes, this is Venus and Leo. September 12th, when it's really the 5th. Gotta keep in your child self, which, whenever I say that, I think, Shauna, are you aware of 80% of the population who are narcissists? Some of them, it's not that many, but let's say it's seven. If it's 7 out of 10 that are struggling with the disease of mind, which is just, that's what we're saying that's what we're seeing that narcissism is basically, and it could even go into, well, the malignant cases now. We've got to have a heart for the handicapped people that they have possible brain damage and stuff. And babes, this whole subject matter, I do have, like, we have all the time in the world to try and heal this. And the beginning of this darn situation, this movie that I made right here today, is to tell you that Jesus, hello, hi, we're going to give you a chance today. Hang in there. Poor thing. Had a cure. There is a cure for it. There is a cure. The ones who are talking about it now, which again, they are mainly men, they don't see a cure. As women, I mean, between you and me, I mean, aren't you fucking pissed, about that a little bit? Because it's like, oh, am I here? Wait a minute, are they there? That's the question. That's the question. That's the reality that we look into narcissism. It's like, no, these people don't have a presence. There isn't anybody home. They have to get into their bodies, and then they can then they can understand the correlation of experience with regards to how their minds should be used and how their minds should not be using them. And nobody that is a savior is going to be moved by that. They are the ones who suck people out of their minds and into being saved.